Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hilk empath, and I just like having these little talks and the way I feel about things. And today I feel pretty good about things. The cat's out, Luna's still out. Mom and I already went for a walk. Today was the day. It's February 16th. Marge, I'm gonna walk up. So the new cycle has begun. You know, when cycles cease, there's times to go within and times to take action. And man, it's funny how people's personalities totally coincide with the energy of the astrology. Frickin' never fails. And I keep trying every day. I keep looking for, nope. And yeah, sure, the reporter's different based on their frame of reference and their location, things like that, and what they focus on. But all in all, they're really quite congruent, all the reports. And it's like, the whole... It's as simple as this, folks. As soon as 51% of the population start acknowledging and recognizing that they have a spirit and living from their spirit, and less from this human rat race, that they've less from that space, the whole world will change. I'm sitting out here and it's Sunday and it's, across the street what I found out. You've watched my videos for a while. I've talked about Carol, a woman across the street. She moved out first of the year, week into it or so, and story is she came by the other day because the people that kicked her out, the bank and the workers, whatever, Progress kicked her out, it's so stupid. This is all part of the astrology that is letting people come into their heart space to keep things like this from happening more and more. Less greed. But they come in and she lived there with two other women, older women, like a Golden Girls type setup, and both the other women died and the house belonged to one of the other women. There's no will, but bank comes in. She, as far as I don't, know the situation, but she had got another roommate and things like that, and she's an older woman herself, can't, need people. So it's more communal living. All these freaking people living in these big old huge houses with all these people living on the streets. It's just impractical to me. So bank kicked her out. And anyway, so the people, the freaking workers that were working there, were hanging on to the trash cans, because the way they do Oregon in the trash, it's a separate entity. It's a monopoly. It's its own companies. They have their own company. And you pay, not only for the city bill you're paying. I pay $52 a month, and I haven't had water in 2 years. And then water's another $50, and then, you pay, another $25, $30 for someone to collect the cash, and everything's a la carte just to frickin'... And so, the trash company came to collect the bins, and, the people that were renovating wouldn't let her have it, and they kept charging her $160 for these two trash bins. So I'm hanging on to them until they pick them up. They still haven't, It's like there's always a sense of urgency, unless the people declaring the sense of urgency want to fucking feed their fat faces, or do something else or whatever. It's all that nonsense. It's all that control, man. I hate it, dude. I freaking hate it. World isn't even fun at all anymore because of freaking the control freaks. Can't even go to an art show anymore. Like a city, where vendors come and sell their wares. No, you gotta freaking pay $5 to get in. It's just like the cost of life is too much, and because all the opportunities ruin everything. Because they feel so small inside. They're so tiny inside, man. And I just really want them to feel better. I want them to feel better inside. Because if they feel better inside, they'll be feel the need to be less withholding, and they'll share with what they got with other people. And it doesn't cost a lot to freaking help people out, man. It don't. But people in their mind thinks it costs so much, and it's like, but they don't do the math. It costs for 435 employees in D.C. for the Senate and Congress, whatever, it's $95 million. To me, that costs too much. Cut all their pay. I'm waiting for that stuff. Is the world going to change? It already has. Is it going to change for the better? I don't know. We'll see. I know I've degreeded. I can't hardly freaking degrade anymore. I can't live more for my heart than I already have. Took freaking $65,000, $70,000 pay cut to hang out with my mom. because ain't nobody else going to provide better care for her than me. And until I open my community, you know, people start recognizing themselves, standing into their own power and feeling decent enough about themselves that they can stand forward to me and be like, hey, Marge, you know, let's talk offline and see if we're compatible. It seems like we have some pretty close ideas. Reading seems like pretty, you know, foothills outside of Reading. Kind of seems like a lovely place. It's a nice location. There's big cities near, big major airports, things like that. You know, it's... I'll step into that investment with you. Luna, come here, girl! I've been doing these videos 3 years trying to make connections with people, and I'm still at this vibe up here, just waiting for people to freaking raise their vibe high enough to come find me, because I'm up here diligent. I'm up here doing my meditation state about an hour a day, you know. I'm up here not being greedy. I'm up here trying to eat clean, just, you know, whenever I go out, spread my truth and my light, and freaking squat freaking darkness. Just, I don't even want to say darkness, because there's a lot of good things that come from darkness, but squat that freaking low vibrational crap, you know. They're everywhere. There was a couple out today, the freaking controllers, man. People that just like to control, and they're just so easy to spot. I'm just like, why can't more, or I hope more people are waking up to this stuff, you know. Some of the guys, there's a lot of guys in the community that everyone thinks that are really swell guys and gals too, and they're just fucking not. They're just fucking not. And this whole quarter, this whole year, this whole 3 quarters last year is just reveal. You really are a scumbag. You really are an opportunist. You really are a freaking racist pig. You really are a pervert. All this stuff is really coming out. You know, that's why I tell everybody exactly who I am. Even my dark stuff too, because you know what? We all got it. And if I keep talking about it, mine won't grow. It'll stay little. I can stay on top of it. So, Luna Tubes! Kitty, 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 kitty. So just pay attention where people are coming from when you go out and around in the world. Just pay attention, you know, whether you're listening to your noise canceling headphones or whatnot. Just listen to people and how they treat people, you know, even the ones that are really well dressed, you know, all demographics, because low vibrational behavior isn't in, you know, a set demographic. It's a spectrum. It's a low vibrational frequency, and I'm really trying to help people freaking learn how to sniff that stuff out and feel it, just so they can freaking navigate through life without freaking being around people that suck all the time, you know? God, people can suck. People really can. They try. And, you know, I don't really think that life was intended to freaking have to go through existence just ignoring 90% of what's around you because people feel small. And see, I think it's funny that they say people on the spectrum, Aspi, Asperger, whatever you want to call us, don't look at people in the eye. I just don't think that we're looking at the same time that you're looking, because I'm constantly trying to get people to look at me in the eye, and there's people won't do it. It's more of a vibrational frequency than it is a character thing. Because you can, people are hiders mostly. Even the ones that are loud and boisterous and that freaking stand out loud. Oh my gosh, this was a kind of a funny story. The freaking Leo Cub. The saga continues. I think I was listening to Adrian Elise or something, or Magali, or maybe it was something like that. And somebody said that they got a freaking reading for someone. It's $500 reading for a birth chart reading. And it was the Leo Cub, and I was like, what a fucking scoundrel. $500 for one reading. He puts some freaking coordinates into the software and he gives you his interpretation, and it's just like, oh, of an egomaniac. If you want the interpretation of an egomaniac, freaking go to it for $500, dude. That's the point I'm trying to make, is you people that freaking buy into this stuff are paying for their egos. So the more they're asking for, the smaller they feel inside their spirit is, because they have to compensate by, oh, I'm so important, my readings cost $500 because I am just that important. Nobody fucking is. Money isn't even real. That's the shit that fucking cracks me up. It's like, if you're real, you real spiritual, bra, you real ascended, you're gonna recognize that you don't have a need for money, all as long as your needs are met up. But no, he's got a big stupid truck and he's got a Corvette. He has all these freaking paradigms of all these freaking things that are big red flags to me, that this guy's a total douche. And he is. And more people see it, you know. But when you first see him, it's like, oh, he has a stage and a background in his own studio to tout, because he must really know what he's talking about. No, he really wants you to pay for his shit. And that's all this stuff's coming out. I freaking love it, man. Dude needs to mature. Maybe he will. Heck, I've matured a lot in the last few years. I ain't the same person I was. Most of us ain't the same person we were last year, you know. Heck, every 7 years our cellular level we change, so. But anyway, it's kind of chilly. I'm gonna get the cat back inside and get me some lunch. That's about all I got for now. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.